Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and today we are going to be talking about replacement products for Becca. If Becca Cosmetics is a part of your daily makeup routine, they are going to be going out of business here very soon. For those of you that don't know, Becca announced that they will be going completely out of business in September of 2021. So today I am going to be covering some replacement products that can replace Becca if they are a staple in your daily beauty routine. But before we jump into that, I do want to encourage you guys to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will be coming out with further content on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. So if you guys like that kind of content, please subscribe because that is everything that we cover here at my channel. So let's jump into it. Okay guys, so the first makeup product that I want to talk about that's a really good replacement for Becca is we are going to start with the foundation, and we're going to start with a replacement product for the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Becca's foundation was really known for blending seamlessly onto the skin. You could wear their foundation without looking like you were wearing foundation. It just did a great job of just kind of camouflaging any imperfections that you had and evening out the skin tone. And the replacement product that I found for that is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. Guys, this foundation is flipping awesome. I love this foundation so much. I'm wearing it right now, and I also did a swatch of it on my hand, and you can't even really tell that I put any foundation on my hand, and I had a ton of it on my hand, but it just blends out seamlessly. And once the product dries down, it just like wants to be a part of your skin. You can't even notice that you're wearing makeup, and I just love this particular foundation so much. I have to say I love it even over Charlotte Tilbury because of the fact that it is a more matte foundation. So I have more oily skin, and I think that it does a much better job out of any other foundations that I've tried about like controlling shine and oil production and stuff like that. I know that sounds gross, but I love this foundation. I would say that this is it's a very good replacement for the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. So if you're looking for something that's going to replace that foundation, I would highly recommend this product. Okay, so the next product that we are going to be talking about, which I don't have the actual product itself to show you, we are going to talk about a primer that can replace the Becca First Light Priming Filter. And like, if you watched my last video, I was talking about that Becca, in this primer, it has a kind of lavender tint to it. And it's just a really good product if you want a primer that's going to like kind of create a brightness to the skin and make the skin look less sallow or dull, shall we say. This product does a phenomenal job of just kind of achieving that flawless, kind of glowy, effortless look. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this is just a really good primer, you guys. And I would say that the primers from Smashbox, I think they would be a good replacement with this. Or for this product. I know Smashbox, they do a lot of their like photo finish primers. A lot of their primers are really good at reducing the appearance of things like fine lines and pores, stuff like that. So I definitely think that if you were looking for a replacement primer for Becca, I would say to go to Ulta and check out Smashbox because their primers do a really, really good job of kind of doing the same thing. They help to brighten kind of sallow skin, and they also help to reduce the appearance of pores on the face. Okay, so we're gonna jump into another product that I'm going to talk about, and this is going to be a replacement product for the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Can't talk today for some reason, but this powder that Becca has is just really good if you're looking for something that's going to touch up your makeup and kind of set your makeup without making your makeup look super cakey and powdery. And you know how some makeup, it can look really powdery and it just kind of makes all of your fine lines and all of the imperfections of your skin stand out. Becca's powder, this Hydra Mist powder, does not do that. So a good replacement, I would say, for this powder is going to be the Laura Mercier Secret Blurring Powder. You can also use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This stuff, guys, is just wonderful. I actually have a replacement package of the Laura Mercier because I use this stuff so much. So if you can see, that is it's a pressed powder. It's not loose like what the Becca is, because the Becca powder is more loose. But this stuff does a really good job of just brightening the under eye as well as camouflaging any fine lines that you might have. So I think that this is a wonderful replacement for it. If you're looking for something that is a little bit lower on the price point, if say you're like, well, I don't want to go out and purchase Laura Mercier because I know that their makeup products are a little bit on the more expensive side, you could also try going to Ulta and going and purchasing Morphe's translucent setting powders. A lot of their powders do a really good job as well of really brightening up the under eye. I use Morphe translucent setting powders, and I just use them to help me kind of set the under eye, and I quote unquote bake quite often because I love that bright under eye, and I love to really pronounce all of the high points of my face. And I think that either the Laura Mercier or the Morphe translucent setting powder are perfect for doing that. So those would be wonderful replacements if you're looking for something to replace, once again, the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder by Becca. You can see my camera in there, but that is how the cover looks. It's very, it's like a mirror. Okay, so the next replacement product we are going to talk about and we are going to cover is blushes. Becca had some outstanding blushes. In particular, the Becca Mineral Blush was a really good blush that just, once again, like all of their products, they just did a really good job of just blending out onto the skin. I never felt like their blushes were too chalky or were lacking in pigmentation. I thought that they did an excellent job of kind of, you know, adding some color to the skin and just really blending out nicely. And I would say a definite replacement for that blush would be the Nars, and this is going to be Nars Orgasm X, which is the blush that I've been loving lately. Now, this is not a blush that has any kind of a glow to it. It doesn't have any shimmer in the blush, but it's a beautiful, beautiful color. And I'm going to swatch it for you guys. I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks now, and you really don't need a whole lot of this blush. Do you see how it has that beautiful tangerine color? Guys, I just absolutely love this blush. And I think that this blush is a wonderful replacement for Becca's blush. Honestly, you know, my two favorite products out of these replacements have to be the Makeup Forever in the foundation and the Nars blush. This is an awesome, awesome blush. And they have the Nars Orgasm X, which is this one. But if you guys want to try the Nars Orgasm, that is kind of a universal shade that anybody can wear. So I would highly suggest that if you're looking for something that's going to replace Becca's blush, if you use their blush on like a consistent daily basis in your makeup routine. And so I'm going to move on now to the under eye brighteners. Becca was known for their under eye brighteners, and I always use their under eye brighteners because they just did such a good job at camouflaging anything that you had going on under your eyes. that was like the go-to product that you could use to correct those imperfections. And I would say a wonderful replacement for that product is the Under Eye Corrector by Bobbi Brown. This stuff is spot on, exactly like what Becca offered. It comes in that little pot, just like Becca's did, and I feel like you get a smaller quantity of it, but it's kind of the same formula. It's something that's very creamy. It's very, very blendable, very easy to blend onto the under eye. And all I simply do is, I take my, ring finger and I will just tap it into the product, tap a little bit on my under eye, and then I use a beauty blender and I just blend it out. And it just does a really, really good job of giving me that super bright under eye. I know that the bright under eye is something that was like, so 2014, but I'm still obsessed and I haven't let that makeup trend go because I'm still obsessed. So that is that. Once again, the replacement for Becca's under eye corrector would be Bobbi Brown's under eye corrector. Same exact peach color, same exact consistency, and also performs just as well. So the last and final product that I want to talk about that Becca was pretty known for is their highlighters. Becca's highlighters, once again, when they came out with Champagne Pop, as I said in my last video, that kind of did a great job of being fitting for universally like any skin tone, and any skin tone could really get away with wearing that. So a replacement product that I think would do a really good job for replacing that highlighter is the Benefit Cookie. I believe that this is a new product that Benefit came out with, and it has this picture of a face on it, kind of like an artsy face, and it's pretty cute. And the packaging for this, it's set deep into the packaging, the highlighter itself, and I love how this stuff blends out. It definitely comes in with the high shine, which is, what you want for a highlighter. Well, it's what some people want. If you're looking for something that's a little more subtle than this, if you like that more glow from within, I would not suggest this. But if you're looking for something that's really gonna pack that shine, like the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter, I would highly recommend this highlighter because this stuff really blends out beautifully. And I think it does a really good job of coming in with that high shine. I'm gonna give you guys another swatch of this because I'm hoping that you guys can see it. It's a very creamy consistency. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it just blends out so beautifully. It is, it's a very creamy texture. So it's not very powdery. It's just a very creamy, easy to blend, beautiful texture for a highlighter. And I have been using this quite a bit. I'm actually using it right now. If you guys can see, I kind of used it all over to help give me some glow, and I think that it's doing a wonderful job. But guys, that is it. That is all that I have for this video. I want to know what you guys thought about my opinions of replacement products. Leave your comments below. If you guys have any suggestions as well that would help people to kind of figure out, okay, what replacement products are good, because we're not going to have Becca available to us come September. Please leave your suggestions in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like my video if you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.